Yo, what's goody, yo? We back with season 2. Y'all, we about to get real New York on here. So I'm saying, like, follow, subscribe. And y'all, we finna be live.
Pontificating, yeah, we back again. So tell your friends and tell your wretched ass friends. Thought we was gone, but nah, no, we ain't. That you got rid of us, but no, you can't. Yeah, we gotta do this shit for real. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's the first time we actually ever heard our theme song live all together. That is so wild. It really was. It really was.
I enjoyed it.
I hope the play cousins are enjoying it, because
that is about my bars, but I didn't.
It's hard. It's a hard song. Anyway, welcome back to Pontificating Podcast. It's me, your girl, Ty. And we are down one person. Kioma is sick. She is getting over the COVID. So let's keep her uplifted in prayer. Send her good vibes and shit, guys. Because COVID is real, y'all. COVID is real.
Still real.
It's still here. Please wear your masks. Wear your masks. Okay.
And wash your hands.
And wash your hands, guys. Lord.
20 seconds. Happy birthday song.
Right.
That's what I'll be seeing in the bathrooms.
All right. So, you know what time it is. We are starting with...
Everybody hates Eric.
All right. Asia, what you got for us?
I just want to know, Eric, if you could tell me why you have released the Hoteps. They out here now. They always been here, but they out. You gave them a microphone. They all got podcasts now, and they are out here converting the whites. Now the whites know about them.
Excuse me.
Yeah, white people are now aware of Hoteps, and it's been our dirty little secret. But now the whites know. And we can't have that, okay?
We cannot.
We cannot have the whites. This
using shit against us.
Yeah, Hoteps have been we have been suppressing them for years. Now they got a voice, they got a platform. And Eric, I don't know why the fuck you did this to us, but it's fucking shit up, okay? And they're blending in with the red pill guys.
Wait, and what is a red pill?
Yes.
The red pill guys are the quote unquote alpha males, the 50-50 niggas, the what do you bring to the table niggas? Those are the red pill guys.
Oh, okay.
Those niggas.
Yes.
All right.
And just a quick, I don't know if I mentioned this last season, but just a quick note on this old alpha male thing, right? So alpha male thing is not a real thing. So the guy who coined the term alpha male, he was studying wolves in captivity. For years, right? And then I don't know his name. I'll find his name for later on. Anyway, so there's a scientist. He was studying wolves in captivity. He noticed that there was a head wolf. He called it the alpha male, right? Okay. But then once he realized that in the wild, that is not how wolves act. He said, I'm mistaken. There is no alpha male. There is no alpha wolf. And he has spent his entire career trying to dispel the idea of an alpha male. Mm-hmm. And people they're ignoring him. He's like, it doesn't exist. It's not real.
I think it's
there
because
is no alpha male.
I think it's because his name is David Meach. I think it's because his name is David Meach. That sounds like some lion ass motherfucker.
Yo, the world said no backseats. You said it.
You said it. Now we're going.
You said it. We holding on to it for dear fucking life
because it makes sense.
And yeah, and so like Hoteps and red pill guys sound alike. They hate women.
Tricky.
They fake hate or real hate black people. And what gets you is they're very educated. I mean, it's nonsense, but they're educated. They read. They use big words. They know how to speak very well. It's all bullshit.
Listen.
And they're very manipulative because like the first batch of it is never bullshit. That's always the good stuff. That's how they get you in. The next thing you know, you're like, what? I should be in the kitchen. Let me tell you, one time I met this Hotep guy. We met, we talked in person, and he said, call me tomorrow at 7:00. I said, okay, right? I called him. It was like 7:02, 7:03. I don't know. It wasn't 7:00. So we haven't texted up until then. So he said, "Why you didn't call me at 7:00?" And I said, "I did call you at 7:00." He was like, "No, I said 7:00. It's 7:03, whatever." I said, I don't know, right? And he's like, it's very important to follow directions. It's very important to to keep your word. And I was like, huh? You ever been actually shocked by something? Like
every day.
You have no clever response because you're truly processing. There was no comeback. It was like, okay. Like, it wasn't until afterwards. I was like, wait, did that nigga just tell me?
Hey, was he grooming me? Right. Was he grooming me? The fuck?
In the moment, I was like, okay. I mean, I ended up blocking him because hotel.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I did block him. Once I came, he sent me a Dr. Umar post, and I was like,
wow.
And I said, blocky, block. Him and the other
violent
guy that Hotep. Yeah, but Hoteps are dangerous. And Eric, if you do one thing during this mayoral turn, because so far you really just out here wilding. If you do one thing, you got to stop the Hoteps. Stop the Hoteps. That's what I ask of you.
Now, I'm going to tell you to hold my cup, because if there's one thing he needs to do right now, I mean, get out the club, babe. Put the bottle down. I need you to hold the Ponderosa with the niggas from, what is it? Arkansas, Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, and South Carolina, which really just rubs my craw the wrong way, because they have such good, delicious food. And I'm like, I'm about to go there, but like, y'all trying to stop my bag. Like, stop it. So apparently these stupid fucking states have stopped the student loan forgiveness. And this is after, what is it, Miguel Cardona, or whatever this man's name is, the secretary of the treasury of the student loan people. He said, babe, you're forgiven. Howsoever, they fighting for their lives in the Senate, babe. So you may have to run us back our money. And I'm like, I don't have it. Right. Baby, I forgave myself for that shit a long time ago. Like, it's not giving. It's not giving.
It's above us now, basically.
It was above me once the pandemic hit. I said, listen, keep pushing it back to the day I die. I'm not paying this loan. And I hate to be exactly like my mama, because it tore my family apart that she wouldn't pay back her student loans. But I get it. Why should I have to pay to educate myself? Like, we're not doing it. And I need y'all to get it together. Like, get it together, 7 states. Eric, go throw a barbecue, a little cute white party or something. Like, just Ponderosa with the people. Listen, fry some margarine sticks. Do whatever you got to do to get the people on our side, because I can't pay this money back. I can't pay it.
And I won't.
I can't pay, and I won't. Because even if I had it, I would buy a condo, babe. I would buy a condo. I'm sorry. I need a place to live. Right. I need a place to live.
That's fine. There's equity on that.
Exactly. Like, baby, no, thank you. I'm okay.
Paying back this loan.
Nothing.
Exactly.
The only thing that will happen is my credit score will go up. And I need
that. And not even that much, because like, I've had, I mean, right now my credit score is 2, but I've had like a 7 something with my same with my same student loan. It's not, the hit is not, it's not that much of a difference.
Oh, right, yeah, because it's not like I was delinquent. You're absolutely right. It's not like
I was like hospital bills.
Right, but I need my usage to go. That's what it is. My shit would go up because my usage would go down tremendously. They're like, baby, you gambling you up in the sky, and I need you to be in the basement. Be in the basement.
I do hope that's rectified, honestly, because
she's giving that I can't relate energy.
I didn't really want to.
She said, I pray that you'll be okay. Like, the fuck?
As my hat say, rich, and I'm broke as fuck.
Right.
Yo, she's like that.
Shout out to the parents holes. You know. If you know, you know. But
I don't know.
I don't.
Because I'm pretty sure my mother also put in for her student loans to be forgiven as well. She probably got that same goddamn email like, God damn.
They got me.
Right.
But yeah, no, seriously, he needs to get on that.
Yeah. Let's just
Those
move
are the
right
two
along
things.
before I think too hard about it and get upset all over again.
I know.
We don't need that.
So let's go to, is it just me or...
All right, is it just me or is time moving like extremely fast? Like I know it's that time of year regardless when everything just like speeds up into one day, but like I truly can't remember things I did last week. And I'm not sure, like, I went to work. I know that. I know I recorded something, right? But like, I have lost time. Like my last day of reference is the 7th of November. That's my last like day of like reference, like fully remember the day. And then I'm like, it's Thanksgiving? Like I don't know where those 2 weeks went. I almost can't believe that it's been this. I'm like, how could it be the 1st if it's still also the 7th?
Yeah, like, what is time? What is time?
It's tomato.
Like,
it's
time?
speeding by.
Exactly.
And then it's like, I always think about like being a child and how like you felt almost every hour of the day. Like summertime, you felt every day of the summer. You felt every day of winter. You felt every day of vacation. Now it's like I can't even feel the days in the
I can relate. I can relate. Yeah. Didn't even know, daylight savings happened. I was like, wait, what? What time is it? Like, what is happening here?
And you know what's crazy? I worked that day.
And again, what is time? I don't know what is going on. So yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. It's just moving right along. Like I was just,
didn't I ask y'all if it happened? Because I only knew, and I worked that night, and I never noticed. Time went back.
Yeah, it went back.
We gained an hour?
We did.
Yeah.
And it didn't even feel like that.
Maybe I've been tired ever since. I don't feel rested at all. Before I used to be like, oh, yes.
The extra hour meant something, but...
Right. Now it's
really
given.
Well, now it's the immediate darkness. So everyone fucking has SADs.
Why is it dark at 3:50 p.m.?
No. My brother in Texas, every time he calls me, he's like, why is it so dark? It's like so beautiful over there. He's like, oh, I'm just coming from school. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is it so bright over there?
It's their fault. They the niggas out there farming still.
It's crazy.
Please farm. It should only be for like municipalities that have
it's so
farmers.
Dumb.
It is so dumb. It's not fair. I don't like it.
I am burping so much.
It's the wine. It's fine.
I know champagne like a dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But people do farm. I mean, we are not farmers. Dumb.
I just feel like, it's insane to have a country where there's different times being had. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then we have, like, other countries who don't do this at all, which is okay. Puerto Rico doesn't do it.
And it's perfectly fine.
They don't?
It's perfectly fine.
They're living just fine. No, they don't do it.
Oh.
I almost missed my plane because I had the wrong time.
That is hilarious. And
just sitting there having an airport drink, and then I hear a loudspeaker say my name, and I was like, "That can't be me," because I'm really
right. Meanwhile, they're like, "Where the fuck is this American?"
Last call.
I'm like chugging down my freaking wine and running to the plane because I had my time wrong. But it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if we go about a global clock, why are we this weird subsect having this time change? It makes no sense. And like, is it really affecting farmers so much in 2022?
No,
maybe in the past it did.
Whatever.
I just can't see how currently right now with
still away with it. It's not serving anybody.
Farmers are like, I need time to go back. They don't.
They probably, I don't know. And I looked this up before because I was like, it was a spring ahead that got me every time. And I said, just keep as much daylight as we can. It's not like we live in Alaska. What are we doing?
Exactly.
No,
Alaska.
they need...
Well, they need daylight year savings.
I'm like, I would murder myself. It's like dark and dark plus all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
I also can't imagine when it's always light either. I feel like I need a full 24 hours. Give me all the feelings.
You need some kind of structure. There's no
I could do some light. I could do some all light.
Yeah.
Because it's can't. The different rays of the sunbeam and like the hotness of the sun. Like I could do all day. I could do all day.
You know what? I love
all
a black. I love a black ass room. Like I get my best sleep.
Get blackout curtains.
I'm saying I can't imagine like wanting to have the window open and then it's like it's 2 a.m.
You got to glare from the TV like
the sun is like I'm fucking tanning at 2 a.m. Like I just give me what the day needs, please.
Oh, that is hilarious. Well, is it just me or just like comedians are lazy? Like I've been to Caroline's, I think like 3 times this year or 4 times this year. The last 2 times, well, twice before this time was a fucking hot mess. Why are comedians? Why do they love taking cheap shots at the fucking audience? Like, why? I understand, you're in the line of fire, you're right there by the stage, but bro, why are you coming for me like that? And like in a hostile manner. No, this is Miss Pat. I went to Miss.
I'm like, what? Yeah, like what happened? Because I don't
want to. Nobody comes for me and nothing like that. But Miss Pat, I just think she's just so crude, and I liked her. I did.
She is crude though, in a funny way.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't live. not live. Like she really went in on this group of women that was like right there, this group of black women, and she's like, you acting all ignorant in front of these good white folk. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Fuck.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So we have to act a certain way because like I get it. It's jokes, air quote. But why you have to put all the black people down? Every last one of them. And every white person was amazing and great. And why are we acting? First of all, she was just sitting down. She wasn't doing anything. She's like,
what you mean?
This jacket? You wearing this
She
jacket?
was sitting down on stage as a comedian?
No. I'm saying the
audience member.
The audience member. Me. Not me. But was just sitting down, just chilling. And, maybe they talk, you say something to your friends because you, whatever it is, and it wasn't obnoxious. But she's like, shut up, bitch! Do I come to your job? I'm like, oh my God, I'm working here, bitch! Look at you acting all crazy in front of these good white people. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then, like, she probably just turned to her friend and said, like, hey, I said, shut up, bitch! I said, wait, what? Like, this is, I couldn't even laugh because I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then she had on, the lady had on a jacket. And she's like, what's your loud ass Michael Jackson ass looking jacket? Any bitch that wears a jacket like that is looking for attention, and I'm gonna give it to you. And why you got on them glasses? Take them shits off. You blind? You look dumb. I'm like, okay, wow.
Does she have her sunglasses?
Yeah, but maybe
she has sunglasses on the inside.
Maybe something, I don't know, but you don't have to. There's a way in which you could do a joke. You understand me? I went last week and I saw Akash Singh, Indian dude. Funny as hell. He was picking on the crowd too, but it's the way in his delivery, the way in which he did things. We all could laugh about it. The person who he's joking on, making a joke about, a whole table of white people talking about, slavery. He's like, you brought. What did he say? You brought your. I see you brought your Indian staff out, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's like, it's in your blood to control people, meaning, slavery. This is what y'all do. But he did it in a way which was relatable. We knew what we was talking about, but it was still funny.
Right.
He did it in a crude fucking manner. Like I couldn't get with it.
I feel like there is a certain, like, I went to see Godfrey. This is like years ago, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I think somebody got up or came in late during his set, and he did make fun of them, but it was very much in a way they could laugh at themselves as well.
Or
I think he was saying, like, where the fuck are you going? Like, this is the main show. Like, where are you? You're getting up now. You said the opening act. Like, where are you going? And the guy, like, the bathroom. It was like the guy could laugh and be like, you know what? I am getting up during the person I came to see. You know, stuff like that. Like, you can laugh at yourself and the experience. Yourself. But if you're going to talk about my jacket, you're calling me a bitch, you're telling me to shut up, it seems like you're bullying me.
Yeah, no, it was a bully.
Have you guys not watched the Miss Pat show? Are you, like, not new to her work? Have you watched the Miss Pat show?
I don't watch it. I'm not new.
See, I've seen that's why you are. It's surprisingly good.
I am not new to her.
I said surprising, but this is very much her comedy. Like, she was on a podcast with a funny fat black girl. Whatever, I'll tell people because who cares? She was on Nicole Byers' Why Won't You Date Me podcast. And I listened and I said, oh, she's old Southern black. Like, that shit, like, she's also like a drug dealer from like New Jack City era type person. So I'm like, I can totally see her thinking that that's funny, and maybe her crowd of people would also think that's funny. But it's the shucking and the jiving that I'm hearing in the background that I can't fuck with. But she is the very crude, crass comedian because she's fat and black and she say scrimp probably.
Do that shit to yourself though. You don't gotta pick on.
But that's her claim to fame. This is what she do. She been in clubs since.
I bet you that lady would never go back to one of her shows. She probably unsubscribe to every fucking thing. Because the way I would be mad, I would be big mad, and I could take a joke. You can joke on me all you want. No, I can handle it. But that I couldn't handle. I looked over at my fiance like, get the fuck out of here. Like, he's like, yes, a bit much, right? Yes, it's a fucking bit much.
And she's a bold bitch because...
And I wanted to see her.
They body slamming comedians now.
Bro.
They rushing the stage.
Have you guys seen that TikTok where it's this young black kid talking about roasting? It was like high school behavior, middle school behavior. Basically, he was saying, like, people are so insecure as adults because you went to school every day, right? And like your so-called best friends made fun of things you were insecure about, like your acne, you know, you being poor, right? And he was like, he said that shit. And he was like, that shit hurts, right? He was like, these are your friends. Also, like, you're not in a space where, as an adult, where you can kind of like snap back in a way that's will shut it down. Or you can do is also be like, well, you're fat, right? Just it's these it's like they're very individualized insults that are funny because they're true, right? But they're picking at my insecurities, and I don't like comedy like that. That is just like, I want to make fun of you as an individual person, as opposed to like all these whites in here, whatever, right? It's like I'm looking at you, and I'm like, I'm going to go in on the things that you probably hate about yourself right now. Like, that to me is not funny. It's not funny, and it's not, you know, the things being said are funny, but they're funny because you know the person's going to be hurt by them. It's not funny because they're so clever. You're not saying, oh, you have acne, like you have pizza face. That's not a funny joke. It's not funny that you have acne.
It's fucking real.
Yeah, it's funny because you know that person is going to be like, wow, damn, I do have, you're right. So I don't like jokes that aren't funny because there's no, I feel like as a comedian, like your jokes should be written down, like be clever, have a punchline, have some going someplace. Be, you know, not just my joke is like, look at this fat girl, she must eat food. Like, well, I paid X amount of dollars to have you tell me I'm fat because I eat food, right? Like, that's not a joke to me. That's you just being a mean person, and everyone's laughing because they're also mean people, or because now it's awkward and now we're all laughing because it's like, oh my gosh, how awkward is this? When we're awkward, we also just laugh when things are uncomfortable.
And that was the vibe at her show.
Yeah,
you know, obviously, you know, whenever she went in on her target two Black women. It's like it was very quiet. It's like you don't know what to do. It was very awkward.
I don't
so
like that.
Like I said, I'm no stranger to her. Oh, is this even a word? Her crudity, her crudeness, and freaking crassness. But it was a bit much live. Like I could have missed that one.
And then I can imagine sitting there and being like, "Oh my gosh, hold up my next." Like you're just sitting there.
That's the only fear that I would have is like, am I next? Because my thing is like, I get what you're saying, and like listeners, Asia is our resident comedian. Like she is a stand-up comic, so heed her words. I'm just a hee hee hoo hoo ha ha ass motherfucker. But I get what you're saying though. Like if you're gonna be a comedian, you're taking this professionally, you can't be as funny as the nigga at the water cooler type shit though.
Right.
But my thing is, did her jacket look like Michael Jackson's?
I mean, it was a little busy, but it wasn't nothing to,
Also, yeah, it did.
No,
I don't know. I think I would have laughed, but I don't like
nothing to. No, it was not. No, and if you saw her face too, you would have felt bad because her.
Oh, she wasn't with the
shit. She was not.
See, that's what I would have fought her.
At her, and she just kept coming back to this one lady. I felt like, God damn, leave her the fuck alone.
Damn.
Leave her alone.
That's what you should have said. Be like,
So
damn, bitch, give it a rest.
No, so she can start on my pregnant ass. I can't. No,
Right.
I can't. I mean, you can't jump in. I can't save her. So her table couldn't save her.
See, this is the community shit that I be talking about. You can't just see something and not say something.
Listen. She had a whole table of people, men included, and they were scared. Like there was,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that goes back to being in like middle school, junior high, when you and you at the table, and maybe the popular kids come and roast only one friend because that friend is not as popular, and then you're sitting there. Hopefully, you can be the friend that's like,
"You're not
don't
fighting
do that shit,"
right?
Yeah, but no, first of all, everyone's not a fighter. Okay. Everyone is not a fighter.
They should be.
I've had to self-defend myself, but I'm not a fighter. So
you would like let me give you? You know what? I'm not even gonna go into
no,
this. No, it's a hot topic. Because we were with a mutual friend of ours on a train, and she was not ready to fight. I still haven't figured it out to this day.
No, when I say I'm not a fighter, I'm not someone that fights over words. I don't like the words that will give me to fight would have to be like threatening words. Like, I'm about to beat your fucking ass, bitch. And I'm like, well, guess we got to fight because now it's self-defense. Right? I'm not like, here we are. We have to fight.
Right now.
I'm not a fighter in terms of like, oh, you're fat. And I'm like, oh, let's fight. That's, first of all, I grew up with boy cousins who beat my ass for no good reason. We just sitting around having an exact so words. When I say words don't bother me, because if they weren't to kicking my ass, they were insulting me. So there was never a break. So for someone to call me any kind of name and me to be so quick to fight, I'm like, I've been beat up so many times.
All my life, I can't.
Yeah, like I'm not moved by. I mean, as a person, as a whole, I'm not moved by words. I'm not moved to anger by words. I'm just not.
Oh, I
think
am.
Also, a lot of words are self-reflection. Deal with your stuff on your own. Now, at the point that if you are threatening me, I have to. Like I'm not afraid to fight, but I'm not quick to fight because I feel it's pointless. Also, I'm going to call the cops on you because guess what? You're going to jail.
Baby, are you defund the police or are you 911?
Well, listen, until it happens, I'm still paying taxes. Okay? And guess what? A fight is a fight, but your ass being in jail, that's going to ruin your day. Because, and guess what? I may fight you till the cops come. And you're still going to jail. And you're going to be sitting in that fucking police department like, that bitch beat my ass. Now I'm sitting here in jail, taking a fucking mugshot. And I hope it's a Friday, because you get out on Monday. Okay?
I'm dead. All
right. Anyway.
Yeah, let's run
I think it's time we get into it. All right. All right. So this episode, ladies and gents, we're going to do a random question game. So some of these questions I am going to tweak because they don't apply and they're too strange. So I'm gonna tweak some questions. They're all gonna answer them. You can not answer if you want to, or answer. I'm also gonna throw in some random actual trivia questions to test the blackness of Salone and Ty.
You know.
Oh, because she is out of this, right? Because she's going to forfeit herself.
That, look, I was born here, you know.
I would definitely lose. So, all right, we're gonna start off with a trivia question. All right, ready?
My hands are sweating.
Which university did First Lady Michelle Obama attend for undergrad? Howard, Yale, University of Chicago, or Princeton?
Yale.
No, it's Princeton.
It's Princeton. Princeton. Sorry. Wait.
No, nope. I know. I'm sorry.
I'll stay with you.
No, she went to Princeton first. I want to say it was Princeton. I read 3 pages of her book.
Correct, Princeton.
Thank you.
See. Do I just exit off the camera? Okay.
All right. First question. Are you bothered by being called a hoe?
No. Depends on who's saying it.
I call people hoes all the time, but if a man called me a hoe, under what context?
In the context of you have a lot of sex partners, you're a hoe. Does that bother you?
No, I'm gonna take it as an opportunity to learn somebody something right quick.
Agreed.
I love words.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended by that. I feel like if it's because who's calling me a hoe, right? Either it's some nigga that I already turned down, or some nigga that I'm kind of with, who I'm going to turn down at some point because he's stupid. Like, it's not, who's going to call me a hoe that I will be offended by? Who's this person?
True.
Right. Because if it's somebody that I'm dealing with and he's like, oh, you're a hoe, like your shit is so wild. I'm like, no, actually, you have a very small dick. Your shit is whack. Like, your emotions are fucked. Like, I'm going to literally go for the jugular.
Right.
Actually, I had a slow nose this story. I had a boyfriend. Was he? No, he was a lover.
Yeah.
Whatever he was. Who knows? He had a very small penis. Very, very small penis. Very small penis. He also was on he was older than me. I think I was like 25 and he was like 30 something, which is crazy looking back because is that old? Wow. Anyway, he was on high blood pressure medication. And
where's this story going?
No, because he tried to play me one day. He was talking about he said something to the fact of throwing a hot dog down a long hallway. And I remember being so non-offended, right? Because I was like, do you know we have sex?
Right.
Sir, you have a vagina.
Actually, you're throwing a Vienna sausage down the fucking subway shafts.
We are lesbians. We are.
We're tripping.
She really was scissoring.
Right.
We are in a woman-loving woman relationship.
It was the gall for me. It was the audacity.
Listen, one thing men gonna have.
I couldn't even get offended because I was just like.
And I also at the situation, which
at the time I was also with someone else with a adult-sized man penis, and he had no complaints. So it was just seems like a you problem,
right? So what he was doing was helping you keep it tight and right.
That's a fact.
So you can get it knocked down by the other dude.
That's fine. In the same day,
right? Listen, and that's okay. Just wash.
Because nothing ever happened.
Right.
So, and like I said, my similar situation. Well, Ty, I did show you a picture the other day.
You did, and I was when I say shocker.
And this is Asia's favorite picture.
I've never seen an inverted penis. I've never seen an inverted penis before a day in my life.
So that person tried to tell me that it was me. And I'm like, no, now I have to show the world because you're trying to play me. How dare you? How dare you come with this and then say that it's me? Like, come on now. I'm so happy that you guys got.
Sir, please stop.
Stop it.
Okay, next question.
All right.
Have you ever been kicked out of school?
Define kicked out. Define kicked out. Like
It just
like
says kicked out.
Like expelled. I've never
I would say so.
I've never. Oh my God, me! I would literally die. I've never been kicked out of school. I was supposed to be suspended once for a fight that I did not have, and my mother literally went down to the school and was like, "Listen, not my daughter, not on my watch. Here's the truth. We didn't jump that girl. We did not jump her. However, my friend was losing, so I had to pull her up off her right fast, right quick. Now, did I shove her? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but we did not jump that girl, and they really tried to say we jumped her, and maybe we did jump her. I don't think so. I'm not the jumping type.
I don't think you did. I think you did.
You would know.
Yeah. I don't think. Back then, I was a wild one. I don't think I was I'm very much a fair fight person. Not anymore though. And now ain't no fair. Take all the gloves off. But no, never kicked out. Kicked out of class every day. Yes.
Nah, kicked out. Well, maybe like for the day or so. But not kicked out permanently because again, for a fight, I'm the one that did a lot of anger management and stuff like that. So, yeah, I love a challenge. You know what I mean? I love the challenge. And listen, I gotta tell you, when I got to this country too, this was another one, almost kicked out. That's when they're like, you know what? You need to see the counselor for anger management once again in another country. I'm like, God damn, I'm really fucked up. Like, fuck them over there, fuck them over here. But when you first come to this country, you guys probably can't relate, obviously. You have an accent. So I had an accent, and people, the Jamaicans or whoever, thought they were big and bad, and they would try to bully you, and I wasn't having it because I already struggled with anger.
You said the Jamaicans?
Yeah, there's this one Jamaican girl, man, I beat her fucking ass, and that's how I got my claim to, don't fuck with her, you feel me? Like, she may be an immigrant off the boat, but don't fuck with her. Because
she got hands, though.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, you're not gonna bully me. There was, a very orderly line. Whenever I felt like taking the bus, because my dad would drive me to school, I'm like, I'll take the bus. There was the orderly line. We lined up to take the Q31 to Bayside High. And
this is high school.
This is high school. She freaking barged in front of me from the back of the line, and everybody else was afraid of her. Not me. I will fuck you up. So then she was like, meet me in the lunchroom at I was there. I was present. And I bust her fucking ass. My anger. Oh, my accent, my anger, my U.S. polo assassination outfit that they joked on me for. Man, I was fucking mad.
Not the horse with the hump.
Not the horse. Yo, I'm talking about from head to toe. Don't even know what the fuck I'm wearing. I did not know that wasn't it at the time because, I just got here. So,
right.
My mother was buying me fugazi shit. So,
high school was a rough time, bro.
It was rough. But after that, yeah. But I almost got kicked out. All of that to say that.
Almost. All the fighting I've done, especially in high school.
I loved it.
I can't believe I wasn't.
I fought guys. I loved it. Because, anger. Yeah, it really helps. Now it's just the boring therapy and that's
not the boring therapy.
It is. They don't get it. Someone whoop somebody ass.
You said I don't get it.
No, I said they don't get it. Like therapist. It's just no, don't do that.
No, that's why you need a black therapist, but like somebody that's not too, putting too much on it.
Too much on it.
A reform fighter.
No, because sometimes when I say don't put too much on it, because sometimes like I think I've spoke about it on this podcast, like my black therapist who I love, but she was just like too familiar all the time. I'd be like, I want to talk about this. She'd be like, no, let's talk about acting. Like, bitch, I said I want to talk about this, but then we'll talk about acting because I'm also an avoider. So it's like, yeah, sure, let's, all right.
Right.
Deep down inside, I'm dying because I'm like,
all right, next question. Have you ever eaten something you knew you were allergic to?
Yes.
I have no allergies.
Oh. Sloan, what did you eat?
Thai food. I'm allergic to peanut. Damn, niggas gonna try to kill me now. God damn it.
You are. I remember this
peanuts time. And yeah, they cook with a lot of peanut oil, and I'm like, just a little bit of, and I never have an EpiPen, so I just thought I would outgrow this allergy, but apparently I have it. So yes, I have. I nibble at it at times just to see, where I'm standing, but still got it. If y'all niggas want to kill me, you already know.
I don't have an allergy, but I can't. Well, I have a gallstone, so I can't have like extremely fatty foods. Mostly red meat will fuck my shit up. Today I had a piece of oxtail, just one piece. Oh my gosh, it was so tender. It melted on my tongue, and I sat at my desk and I was like, "Am I about to throw up?" I didn't. I didn't. But every now and then, I just risk it all.
Yeah.
I just be like, I just want a fucking oxtail. Yeah. And I went to Jamaica and I had some jerk pork. And I was like, I'm going to go lay in the ocean and die when I'm done with this. But once in a while, I got to test the fates because I just want something. I just want it sometimes. I just want it.
Same with me and the peanuts sometimes. I just want some pad thai. Fuck.
Okay. Trivia question. A fox, queen, and Smith cleaned up for a living in this movie.
Oh, that's so easy.
A what? A fox,
set it off.
Queen, and what? I can't. Okay.
Set it off.
I'm slow as fuck. I told you.
Okay.
Told y'all. I don't know shit.
It's good. Okay, this is a fun one. I've done this. Have you ever vomited in a club?
Salome, would you like to go first?
No, never. I can't recall. Of course not. No.
I have. Of course I have. Sonia, you should have went first. You first.
I have vomited everywhere, so.
And I think I did. I'm definitely lying.
The most like distinct memory of a club vomit was I was at this it wasn't even a club. That shit was that shit wasn't even a lounge. It was a restaurant. I don't know what was happening, but I got fucked up and I ran to the men's bathroom to throw up because the women's bathroom was so long. And these men were like, "Oh, it's the men's bathroom," and I'm just like projectile vomiting. And I'm just thinking to myself, clearly.
I'm not here for you.
Clearly, I can't hold this. Right. Sir, there are I can't even see. Okay. Please let me expel my organs in peace. But I've thrown up many places when I've been drinking. Mm-hmm. Lots of sinks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lots of sinks.
Lots of sinks.
Lord have mercy. You said that I was zoning out, and then you said sinks. I was like, "Oh Lord, no."
Yes, we all have. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I think my worst.
Bad.
The one that I remember most vividly. Whatever. I'm old. We all know this. I'm never going to tell you my age, but I remember being in the bathroom of Mars 2112 on my knees, throwing up, and I was like, I gotta change my life. I gotta change my life.
What a time.
Right.
All right. Next question. Okay. Have you ever called or been a phone sex operator?
No. Does your boyfriend count?
No.
Okay, then no.
I've never been a phone sex operator. I'm trying to think if I ever called the phone sex hotline before, though. Maybe I can't remember. So maybe when we were younger, I have no. Maybe
I knew one.
Me and my sister, we would call. Me and my sister, we would call
because there used to be the numbers on the side of the telephone poles, right?
And on the TV.
Oh no, you had to pay for those, and we didn't want to get in trouble. Oh no, me and my cousin did.
Yeah, we used to
because I watched Girl Six.
The first 3 minutes fee, or it'd be some weird little promo, whatever, and then it would be like I don't. Looking back, I don't understand what was happening because, as I understand it now, it's like if I was calling, I was paying to speak to a man, right, who was an actor.
No, they
was
were
I calling-
actual phone sex opera. Like there was. Oh my god, have you never seen Girl Six? It's like the best depiction of phone sex operators.
No. I'm saying no. I mean, no. So I'm like, okay, like that. People called into her, right, and she.
No, they
played a
called
role.
they called the place. They called like 1-800-666 hot bitch, right? And then you'd be like, "Oh, is Girl Six working today?" And they'd be like, "Okay, putting you through to Girl 6 And they'll call Girl 6 and they're like, "Girl 6, it's your regular And then they call and they'd be like, "Hey, John, what's up?"
No, I know. So what I'm saying is, like, when I was calling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was I speaking to an operator or a real person? And I asked this, like, a person that was not an operator. Like,
No.
I asked this question because I remember, like, calling one time and there was a man on the phone and he was just talking wild stuff about stepping on his dick. And me and my sister were like...
Right off the bat, he didn't transfer you over to
Right. I'm like,
you call somebody house. You call some nigga house.
right.
This
It's
is what I'm
somebody
saying,
who had money for advertisement. He was like, "Let me just run this quick late night." What was it? It was like 500.
Yeah, it wasn't like we didn't say we weren't looking for any. We just called the number, and I remember like this guy was saying wild shit. We were just like, "Yeah, we'll step on it," because like, what do you say? We were so confused.
He was getting his own rocks off.
Yeah, he really was. He was like, "Call intercepted." Yo, step on my dick. Like, what?
Oh my gosh!
That did it. So she liked it. She made money. So
Oh, really?
Good money.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we still
She
do.
made
Oh no, we
money.
doing OnlyFans now.
Yeah, she made a lot of money.
It's always money and sex.
Mm-hmm.
Always, it's one. Isn't that the oldest profession?
Yeah, I actually was like watching this TikTok, and I know about like audio porn. I just think it's really weird.
Yeah, I'm a visual creature.
But
I can't.
the way the girl broke it down, I was like, maybe I should listen, because multiple people say that they're like, they stopped watching visual porn because it made them feel like icky, and like audio porn helps them get into their own personal pleasure.
Nah.
And I was like, that's interesting.
I gotta see.
Is that like deep sea? Dip sea?
I don't. They didn't say, but they always just say like audio porn or whatever. They never say like.
Because there's an app. I think it's called Dipsy. I don't know, but it's different stories, and like there's sensual stories to fall asleep to.
Oh well, this girl said they also had like meditation, like sexual meditation. I should probably look into it, because now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, interesting, but I'm not trying to, yuck anybody's yum. So
Right.
listen.
All right. Have you ever burned your vagina while trying to remove hair?
The pain, the suffering. Oh, I can't. Yep. This is why I turned to laser. I just, I did that with, what was it? Nair and similar products, and wow. Lips burnt off, asshole on fire,
You use Nair?
When I was younger, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Smooth, baby, soft feeling, and
I did too.
it just didn't work.
My shit was like scabbed. It was bad.
Have you ever tried to take a piss when you?
I have when.
Oh.
I didn't burn myself.
I'm so sorry. I
never burned myself, but the last time I got a wax, the lady dropped wax on my clit. And
Did you pay? Because no.
I did, because I'm such a quiet, like, I was like, whatever. It didn't hurt until I peed, and then I was like, burning for myself. I said, is it syphilis?
Nah, you got to sue for fucking...
Yeah, that's why I get sugar now. It got to be all natural products.
Ooh, gosh, I feel it. I really do feel it. That's
Nair. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I burned my shit up.
Bad.
Because even I put it under my arms, and just the smell of it smelled like burnt eggs, rotten eggs.
Honey.
And then
I stopped using Nair.
Yeah,
I stopped, but at some point,
At some point,
right now I just wax or trim. But yeah. Whew.
Well, thank God I did the laser. So it's like I don't really grow hair on my body, which is working really well for the pregnancy because it's never bush down there, and I don't want to have to like ask anyone to shave me. I don't want to.
Oh, that's so beautiful, though. That's so intimate and beautiful. Like, shave me, please. Don't hurt me.
I think you have like.
There should be boundaries.
One or two, grays probably. I can't. I don't know. It's just very. It's part of my insecurity. I don't know. But it might just be there, and I don't want anyone to see that. So
okay.
That's. And I think that lasering really helped with that because after you have turned gray down there, the laser no longer captures the hair. It doesn't register. So the grays will still gray while the black hairs will be gone. So it doesn't register those hairs. So
interesting.
It's good to start it early. Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
Yeah.
This one made me laugh really hard. Have you ever found underwear in your pants leg after leaving your house?
That and a sock.
That is
freaking sock in both sides. I'm like, wait, what?
You're like, how the fuck did that get there?
Yo, that question made me laugh so hard because I was like, yes, I didn't know this was a real phenomenon.
Oh,
because then it's like, what do I do with these panties now?
Right.
You slip them out and roll
now you gotta
them
put them in your book bag.
ASAP. That's what you do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sticking in the same vein. Have you ever used tissue as a pad?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Unexpected shit when them just come down.
Right.
For that.
Absolutely. I think it happened to me last week, honestly.
Right. You gotta.
You know what?
I was at work like, oopsie daisy. Here we go.
Right. And you really just be like, it's wild how I just never prepared for this, but it's a surprise every time. Like, what the fuck?
Every time. Like, actually, last week I went to my app and I was like, I'm sorry, are we early? And the app was like, today is the day. Right. I said, oh, okay. Well, that's my bad. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Last one of this type. Have you ever peed on yourself?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell that man's story like that. Keep it moving.
Listen, pregnancy incontinence is a thing. You laugh, you sneeze, anything. I'm like, oh, please, I'll be able to control that. No. This is part of it that they don't tell you. I'm like, so I'm pissing on myself now, just out here, just peeing.
Pregnant, like right now, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because all your organs just become a pancake.
The baby is on your bladder, so any little movement, you could be, it's like one drop, and you feel like your shit is gonna explode. So
wow.
So it's been happening quite a lot.
Can you douche while you're pregnant? You should douche with holy water, because ain't no way that somebody gonna make me pee on myself and you gonna come out and you gonna be a terrible person or something, or I ain't gonna like you real deep. Like, oh no.
All's forgiven. All's well. He don't mean it.
He doesn't mean it. He's just trying to turn over.
He's just trying to stretch.
He's just trying to get real comfortable. He's like,
you don't know what he's touching. It's fine. It's all right.
It's so tight in here.
Right. Like, this is a tight ass dome.
Yes.
All right. Have you ever ruined your own hair by doing it yourself?
Yes.
Oh my god.
My first term, yes.
I absolutely did. When I first tried to learn how to do like twists on myself, and like I bought the hair, I did the twist, and I was like, this don't look good. It doesn't look that bad. I went to meet my friend in the city for dinner, and we were at the train station, and she was like, when you get home, take your hair out immediately. I thought that shit was so funny.
That's a real friend, though.
No, true blue.
I tried to cut my own bang. Ended up with that really short bang right here.
And then you got to bring forward more. So you
I had this part
the back of your head
to make the bang. Oh no!
Oh God!
I was doing a fucking comb over at like in middle school.
Just had done a bowl cut at that point because that's what it's given.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah, that.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is one that's triggering. Have you had roaches in your home?
Bro, yes. I just found out today. I'm battling roaches right now because I thought the people upstairs did a bomb. But apparently, if you don't use your kitchen sink enough, they climb up from the fucking dry pipes in your sink.
Did not know that.
Me either. And listen, yeah, I don't use my kitchen. Sometimes I will go food shopping and forget that I bought food, okay? Because I just don't go in there.
Thank God I use mine. But my partners, I've never personally had roaches, but my partners have, and wow, gotta tell you, what an infestation! What?
Yes, mine ain't an infestation, but one or two is too much. Sleeping,
and one was like freaking fluttered past my lip.
That's so nasty. That is so nasty.
I have to love you. This is no way. There is no way.
That's unfair working conditions.
I know.
Whoa.
That's so nasty.
That's love, though.
Very nasty. I know. And I stood by it. I stood by it.
Because I'm like, it's New York, so everybody has like one or two. But if I'm coming to see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like
every day. I mean, that's,
no, not one or two every day. I mean, like
that's a roach problem.
It was so. I mean, I remember telling my mom like when I go back home, and she was like, "Make sure you shake out your clothes and empty your bags, and because they have eggs." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's true." And I would do it,
Right, don't bring no fucking roaches in my house. Those shits are insidious.
Yeah, because I guess they're very hard to get rid of. So,
yeah.
Thank God, I never lived in a building, so, like, I know how, like, prevalent.
They're not hard to get rid of if you're not a dirty person.
Even if you're, like, attached to...
Well, I think it's easier now. In the 90s, it didn't matter.
I think they were using bad product. That's what I think, because they're like boric acid. Like my cousins are exterminators, and even they said like the because I couldn't get to my cousin one day when the first dirty people, the bed bug people above me, she was like, "Look, go to the thing." And I used to get it when I used to live with my grandmother in the projects, and it was like the Raid Max Gel, whatever. And she was like, "All right, don't line it up everywhere like you used to do grandma house. Just put little dots everywhere." And the shit just cleared up. So I'm like, and when I lived with my grandmother, it was an infestation. Okay?
It was the 90s. The 90s projects were crazy.
Yeah. But they were just putting down boric acid and sugar and shit. It's like, baby, this make sense. Why you put down sugar for them to eat? Like, just put the boric acid. Like, yeah. They was mixing all types of shit in there. They put a little OJ in it. Like, what?
A little tree. Right. That was a roachy movie. Okay, trivia. I already asked that question. All right. I can't even read these words on this card. Who did Kid tell to purify herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Okay. Say that again. I know that one. Say that again. No?
Who did the kid tell to purify herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? And Brenda, Vanity, Sheena, Apollonia.
Oh,
I can't.
It was Apollonia.
Apollonia.
And I only saw that movie one time because I wasn't a Prince fan. I watched that shit. Remember, we used to go to that. We used to go to the Blue Note all the time, and they would play Prince Kiss. What's that?
It was on the corner. Not the Blue Note. It was on the corner. Groove,
yes. And they used to play Kiss all the time, and I was like, let me watch this. Why everybody love Prince? And I watched it. I said, this shit is dumb. That's when I would come into school because he was like, he opened the scene and he's like, I said, be fucking for real. This is your sex symbol? Be for real. This man look crazy.
Top and short.
You know who makes crop tops look good though in the 90s? Will Smith. Like if you watch old episodes of The Fresh Prince, I'm like, okay, you light skin, but and Morris Chestnut too.
And I like Lenny
Boys
Kravitz
in the Hood
in the crop top. I don't know. I don't.
He's a little too boxy for me.
Yeah, he looked a little like.
That's my.
You know, he reminds me of like a Park Sloper. They've been raging all night at CBGB. Him and his girl roll right out of bed, smelling like sex, cigarettes, and must, and want to order a bagel. Hate it.
Probably. I met him in person though, and I think that really solidified how I felt about him. I still like him.
No, but I will say he aged well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a very attractive man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
I just feel like is he short?
He's average. He's average.
He looks short.
But
Cute
he's
guys.
very nice. Yeah, he's very nice. He's very.
Let me see how tall this man is.
And spends half his life or most of his life in the Bahamas. So good living.
No, see, my thing with the crop top, I feel like you need height. The man needs height because I feel like Lenny Kravitz, he's not that tall, so it's like it's more of like a. It's
he's
more
5'9".
like his shirt. It's more like his shirt is just too short.
Yeah. He need more like.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith is tall, so it's actual crop. I'm getting like navel. I'm getting,
you getting body.
Crop it. Give me a crop. Don't give me a shirt too small. That's why I don't care for Lenny Kravitz.
I get it. I get it, but I still like him. Sorry.
All right. I know we're all going to say no to this, but I want to just discuss how disgusting and crazy this is. Oh. It says, have you ever put period blood in someone's food?
Oh, God. Move on. Please. Because why? Why? No. Just,
Get somebody else to do it.
No, come on.
Get somebody else to do it.
How did it?
A lot of men don't eat red sauce.
Southern men
from their mother's home because they're like, you're gonna put voodoo on me or hoodoo in me and put your period blood in their sauce.
Yeah.
Well, I make red sauce over here all the time.
I will say, in the pandemic, I broke myself. My brain was broken. And I was on TikTok, and the girls, so I was plant mother, earth mother, let my plants grow. And they were like, you should put period blood in your plants. I couldn't do it.
Why?
They said it's like fertilizer. No. I really couldn't. At first, it sounded good because I'm like, right, because women, we are the earth and like everything that comes from
That's
us.
The pandemic.
But then I said, no.
That is
I'm serious.
Feed me Seymour shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
So yeah,
I know it's gonna be a no, but I said let me just the question was interesting to me because wow.
She's such a wild one for that card. Also, we need to plug it at the end. Why not?
The card? Yeah, okay. Another wild one. This one is the hell fucking no, but I just want to hear your thoughts on it because I know they're going to be like my thoughts, which is ew. It says, have you ever used your friend's sex toy?
Fiwa!
I guess the Final Fun intruder, I can't imagine what you're using this thing for.
And I don't even know at my right age, I've never even had a sex toy. I know. Shocking.
I'm going to buy you one. It's one of my favorite things to buy friends.
I never had
close friends.
Sex, so I've been told of how glorious it is.
Oh my God. I used to go deaf. Oh my God, girl. What?
I've never had one. So
really
I guess that answer is no. But if I had, And if I use them, absolutely not, because that's fucking crazy. Imagine me getting over here and getting syphilis from a fucking used sex toy.
Even lesbians get new ones for each partner. Why the fuck would I use a friend's?
Actually, I'm on lesbian TikTok, and apparently it's a lot of debate with that, because like some lesbians are saying like they pay top dollar. No, they're saying they pay top dollar for them. They're paying like $800 for their straps and stuff like that. So they're saying like they're not gonna throw it away; they're gonna just sterilize it. And I'm just like, ew. And then some are just saying, just like bring your own to the relationship. So like, I guess I guess it depends on like if you're wearing the strap or whatever it is. But they're saying like if you're a girl who likes to be, have inserted whatever, just bring your own to avoid your partner using an old one on you, because that just seems so wild to me.
That's too much,
boy.
Boy.
I mean, I guess it does get pricey.
Yeah, $800.
$800.
And then
$800 for a fake dick. I'd rather just
wait. Someone says no one's getting new dicks, and I said, you know what?
Nobody is getting new dicks, but they are at least cleaning them and washing them.
Are they?
I mean, you could tell if you getting a new dick that hasn't been washed afterward. Like, you know what I mean? And if you're not like, oh, let's take a shower together. Like these men are. Just make sure.
So many girls on TikTok are saying that they open their boyfriend's butt crack and saw doo-doo. And I'm just like, this should not be a story more than one person tells.
I beg pardon.
Asia, no.
Beg pardon.
Like,
I've heard many stories.
Or just full-fledged. Anyway,
no, like like streaks, dingleberries, like in their boyfriend's butt crack.
So
I was like,
to eat the booty like the grocery. Also,
like one girl was saying that it was like in the early 2000s. So they're playing Candy Crush, not Candy Crush, the other one, Temple Run.
Oh, I love that shit.
They were like sharing a cell phone because whatever. It's the early 2000s, whatever. And she said, she was trying to make him lose the round. So they just had sex, and he was laying on his belly, and she just like spread his butt cheeks, and she was like, because she saw like, because she saw like a little dingleberry, and she was like, oh, and he lost that round. I'm like, you lost that round,
right? That's what I'm like. Do you break like? What do you
have a conversation?
No,
I don't know what happens.
I get you would have a conversation like, hey,
you should. No, there's no conversation to be had.
Hey, what?
You have shitty ass. You didn't clean yourself properly.
No, it's just like, hey.
I came across something.
Right. Like, what I find attractive is cleanliness.
Your dirty butt.
And and safety and sanitary. Like, I don't
dance around it. Like, I pray. Just have to know. Like, your ass is...
I pray I never crossed that.
But is this something we're checking for?
Listen, I've had a friend tell me something so shocking. I will tell y'all off air. So shocking. I had to rethink our friendship. Because I was like...
I already know. You don't even have to tell me. I can already.
You said... No, you don't. Like, you... I don't think I ever told anybody this, because I was just like...
What you're saying.
I don't like to repeat friendship shit, but like, whatever. But I was like, yo, I can't believe... I was like... Is that love? Because, girl...
It's love.
No. But people do stupid shit for love. I get it.
All right, let's cleanse the palate with a trivia question.
I'm not even... The trivia is for Ty.
Slow.
I'm not.
You might get this one. You might. What does it mean when your hotline blings? Your telephone...
She knows that.
I mean, come on.
She knows
Drake
that.
is light-skinned, of course. My telephone is ringing.
Wait, the options are your telephone is ringing, you making money, someone needs late night love, or Drake is on the radio. What is the answer?
Oh my God, you made it hard.
The listeners are waiting.
Nah,
One more time. Your telephone is ringing. You're making money. Someone needs late night love. Drake is on the radio.
does it have to be a right answer?
Yes, there's a right answer.
It can be.
Baby, it's multiple choice.
Or my phone ring. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay, let me
again.
help you out. The lyric is,
Right,
I know when that hotline blinks, that can only mean one thing.
Fine. Somebody needs late like love. Whatever.
Right.
thank
Okay,
you.
because I'm like,
Whatever.
Okay.
Also,
Girl.
Drake's on the radio.
All right. Here's a very New York question. Have you ever hopped the subway turnstile?
absolutely. I do it to this day. I don't hop it, but now the guy, he holds the open. Oh, I hope he's back. He's been missing. But yeah.
When I was in high school, I didn't hop it. I went under, too big for that shit, and my pants broke.
I mean, hopping does mean going under.
The entire inseam of my inner thigh just burst open. And I was like, well, look at that.
Was it leggings?
No, jeans.
You know,
Damn.
jeans back then.
Oh, Navy. Oh, Navy jeans.
Not loyal.
I was like, well,
what? This is good.
I said, well, look what we have. We got a predicament here. I was going home, though, so that's good. But I was like, wow.
You put your bag on your lap.
Wow. Of course.
Walk home.
All right. Next question. Have you ever made arrangements to see another person during your current date?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, because,
I have.
Just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't. We're eating.
You gotta schedule.
We're eating.
You gotta schedule a dick appointment while you're on your first date. Like, of course.
We're eating, and it's like, oh, I can't wait to see such and such. You know, you're thinking, you're like, God, I can't wait for this to be over so I can see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
I've definitely, yeah.
Of course.
That means you're dating right.
But I'm like lying. I'm like, hold on, it's my mom. Let me just
Not my mom.
meet me outside in 10 minutes. Like fully lying to these people. Yeah, I have. All right. I'm gonna just do two more and then, All right. So I want you guys to pick the category. It's never again, whole phase, or so never again, whole phase, or sexcapades.
Never again for me.
Okay. Have you ever burned someone's property?
No.
No.
I wanted to. I thought about it.
No.
I never have.
No.
But I will say my mother, very, very triggering day in my middle school days. I get home and I hit the corner. We used to live on the building on the corner. I hit the corner and it was like a trash can there. And I see clothes everywhere with bleach on them. And I was like, oh, my stepfather got a shirt just like that. And then I started looking closer and closer. And I was like, this is his stuff. And then I see the clothes trailing to the building. And my mom, we used to live on the top floor. And she's like yelling at my stepfather outside. I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. And my friends used to walk me home from school.
Damn.
And I was just like, I gotta go, guys.
Appropriate.
You had to go. You really had to go.
But she told me how to keep a nigga out the house if he got keys to the house, though. If you put a broomstick or a stick thick enough in between the latch and the doorknob, they can't get in. I said,
like on the floor or like right in the middle?
No, like right in like a bar in between the doorknob and the. They won't.
They can't twist it.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I said I was 13 or 14 years old and I logged that in the back of my memory. I said smart. Smart.
Good. It'll work to this day.
All right. This is my last question. Which one should it be? Whole phase or never again?
In the spirit of old Aja, I will say whole face.
Okay. Have you ever texted the same nudes to different people?
Absolutely.
Like your family?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I ain't doing this damn shot over and over again.
I'm
What
sorry,
the fuck?
what?
You gotta work smarter, not harder.
I once had a man send me an unsolicited dick pic that wasn't his dick, also from the internet. When I have his number blocked to this day, and I wasn't seeing him in those type of, we were just cool. This is what I tell y'all cannot date chefs. They are absolutely batshit insane. And I didn't know you can like cross-reference a photo on Google at the time. So I had a friend, my white home girl, she was like, look at the chair. Who has chairs like this? And I was like, what do you mean? And it was like a wicker chair in the back. I was like, I don't know. He white. Who knows? Like, whatever. And he got the picture off the internet.
That's so strange.
Very strange.
He was the strangest person I've ever like.
Was it a good dick?
I feel like
Was it a good looking dick? At least
it was a thick white one.
Mm-hmm.
Very shocking. But also,
I just have questions because I feel like, was his similar, or had you followed through, it would have been like, what the fuck is this?
He was the homie who I would just go out after work and drink with. I used to work in the kitchen, but then I became a server, so I was upstairs too. But I was just like, we really was just, I was like, you are the homie, like we just kicking it.
His eyes, baby. He was waiting for that ass.
No, we really, listen, speaking of, I tell this story all the time because I talk about how stupid I am as a dater. So this guy had, in hindsight, he did slide into my DMs, but I was just like, oh no, I haven't heard from you. And like, I know you. So I'm like, is it a slide? I just thought it was just like a reconnection. And I took the day off. We went to see Dave Chappelle because I was like, I'm not that much of a Dave Chappelle fan, but he was like, oh, it's my favorite comedian. I have an extra ticket. Somebody dropped out. Can you go? I made sure I paid for our drinks since I didn't pay for the ticket. And do you know that this man got back with his wife? This keeps happening to me.
Wait,
I mean, I wasn't interested in him anyway because I said that he looked like Martin Luther King Jr. but light skinned. But I'm just like, what is wrong with these men? What is wrong with these men?
He said she looks too independent for me.
Wrong?
She over here.
What is wrong
drinks
with
for
these
us?
men?
Fuck this.
Oh no! I also at the end of the date I called him buddy, and I've never seen a man more upset. I was a little afraid for myself in that car.
Yeah,
because he also came to pick me up and drive me to the city.
that'll do it.
I mean, sorry, you have a wife though.
No, they were broken up at I think they were in process of a divorce. But he also talked. That's also why I didn't think it was a date, because he's talking about this woman while we're in a car. We're just like catching up, like old friends from high school. I saw him at church one time, like whatever. And we're just catching up. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, you got a kid. Like this in the day until I said buddy, and I said, oh, I guess, but I paid. So in my mind,
we buddies.
Yeah.
Because if I'm on a date, I don't have no wallet.
Right. But I think men do that. I think men have dates that are not clear dates on purpose, just to like test the waters.
Oh, really?
I do think they do that. Yeah, I feel like they're like, if they know if they actually might say no or just be like, no, it's just friends. So they go in their mind it's a date, and then they test where you are to see how far they can get.
I also, we also think that it's also a date.
Yeah.
In our eyes. Meanwhile,
and
I'm like,
you give them a signal, they're gonna make that move. I think men do that a lot.
That's when I forgot how sinister church boys are. Because
never forget.
Never.
Okay, 9/11.
Okay, last trivia question. I would definitely get this wrong, so I'm glad I'm not playing. He ran off on the plug twice, but you might find him at the Ritz-Carlton. Do you know what that means?
Salome definitely knows what the fuck that means. Salome definitely knows what that means. She a hood baby. I came from Guyana. You're a hood baby. Ran up on the plug twice.
Okay, the answers are Gucci Mane, Future, Yo Gotti, and Flies.
I'm not answering this. This is for you, Ty.
Yes. No, that is for you.
It's both of you.
You definitely know who that is. I don't know. It's either ran off the plug twice. You say Yo Gotti?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Yo Gotti, but it could be. It's not Gucci. It's Yo Gotti.
Well,
I don't know.
She's such a liar.
Why are you lying?
She knows every drill song. She knows Yo Gotti.
This girl knows every drill song there is.
Who is there rapping on the fucking, like, she really thought she was a drill artist. Like, what? I know it's not Gucci.
No. So
it's Yo Gotti.
Are you gonna try?
Plies.
Oh, it is Plies.
I knew that. This bitch she's a ghostwriter on the fucking song.
I knew it was Plies after I heard it in my head.
Fuck, man. They got me, man.
Because you said it wrong.
Did I?
You said ran off on the plug. I ran off on the plug. So you can't pronounce all the consonants.
She said he.
You know, right?
Twice.
Right. I was like,
right. First of all, when I first read the question, I thought they were referring to Home Alone. When he came to New York, Home Alone 2.
What? I'm sorry. Repeat that.
I thought this was a reference to Home Alone 2. Baby. When he got lost in New York.
That's who would be the plug?
What is that?
Who's the plug?
I didn't say I knew the answer. I just thought it was the Home Alone reference. And then I read the answers and I said, beats me. I also just now had to not say Piles because I always call this man. I always call him Piles.
Oh,
that is hilarious.
Because that man, he be like, "Look at you, you're beautiful." Like, okay. Bright Plies, not Piles.
I will always call this man Piles. All right, guys. I hope you all enjoyed.
It's for you.
This Piles? This is definitely Plies.
Hey, ran on the plug twice. You feel me? Is she?
What the
fuck did you try to do, Asia? What the fuck?
Why is she doing math?
Don't you ever do that again?
Why are you doing big math?
No, because
she tried to. No, I have a migraine. You gave me.
She out here doing big math.
I have a question. Why might you find him at the Ritz-Carlton though?
Because I got money, bitch.
Right.
No, but it says he ran off on the plug twice. Oh, he's not paying the plug, but he's going to the Ritz-Carlton instead.
Why I pay you? I ran off on you.
When I can go to the Ritz-Carlton and floss.
Floss my shit. Got it now? Remember that one time when y'all came to my house and Asia was trying to rap and she just couldn't get a flow?
Wait, when was this? Oh, recently.
She just couldn't. And we're like,
all right. I
have no flow.
Every time you say Asia came to my house, I think of the day Cicely at Eve's Bayou when she cut her hair and she came.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
like nothing ever happened.
I told my partner about that. I was like, this motherfucker showed up to the house bald as fuck. No dreads. I was like, I almost closed the door. I know who the fuck.
Right, talking about. She was like, it wasn't a big. That's the thing. She was acting as if it wasn't a big deal. It was like, bro, We saw you just an hour ago.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Like, I was having multiple mental breakdowns in college.
Wasn't we all?
That is insane. No, that was the biggest one because that
No
was
one-
shocking.
No, that's how we know. She dissociated because she came without locks and tried to act like it wasn't a big deal, and we were like, "Okay."
Right? That's why when Britney Spears did it, I was like, okay, well.
I've already experienced the
I saw the shit,
dramatic
shit
bulging.
in real life with a black person, so ain't shit. It was wild.
That is,
I did it first. So yeah,
You did.
you did. Guys, we are tired as hell, and we forgot to leave y'all with a peep game and to let you know what game we were playing in this episode because support Black businesses and support Black women. So Asia, take it away.
Okay, so I have 2 peep games for you. The first one is by Passport Cuddy. She's a popular, I think she began on Twitter, and now she's popular on Instagram as well. And this is her game. It's called You Tried It. It's a spill the tea and sip liquor game. So we were playing it a little differently. We're not drinking, but it's a drinking game. So the questions go like this. Sip if you've done whatever. They have different categories: in ratchet news, never again, whole phase, level up, and sexcapades. The game has like, I'm looking at maybe like 200 cards. You have your options. So you and your friends could sip and drink and discuss your ratchet business for hours and hours and hours. And my second peep game is the Boogie Down Grind Cafe. It's located in the Bronx. I know everyone hates the Bronx, but if you're ever over here, it's located at 868 Hunts Point Avenue. It is Black-owned business. The woman who owns it is named Marjorie. She's from the neighborhood. I believe she left, got married, and then came back, and she bought up mad property. So she owns that building. She owns there's an abandoned not abandoned now. She bought it, but there was like a strip of stores. It used to be like a strip club and a hair salon, and it's all been gutted out. And now she holds different things there. So she had a movie screening there. Last Saturday they had a amateur wrestling match there. They do pop-up shops, like pop-up food and item shops there. And she's just very about the community. Like everything she does is about like bringing revenue into the block. And she hosts at the Boogie Down Grind. She hosts poetry nights. They have poetry slams. They have they feature artists. You can work with her to like show your artwork. She'll sell your artwork. You make soap. She'll sell your soaps. And they also make coffee. And I like it because it's like, you don't have to go all the way to the city to get a freaking good latte. I mentioned them in a previous episode. They are slow. You go there for the vibes, okay? Because they're gonna talk to you about your day. They're gonna offer you a sample of something, right? They're gonna do a whole freaking lotus flower in your latte. But they have options. They have hemp milk, oat milk, soy milk, all the milks. We probably got like goat milk. I don't know. They have all the milk options. They have all the flavors. They do like the matcha lattes. So I feel like it's just a nice addition to the neighborhood. Because, a lot of companies don't want to, like, we don't got a Starbucks, you know what I mean? Like, they act as the people of color and in the hood don't like things. Like, also that we can all tolerate milk. So I just appreciate.
Right. Right. Because we're not baby cows.
Yeah, so I appreciate just having like an alternative space. You can work, it's like a Wi-Fi space, work from your, people go from work and work there all day. It's just a very cool environment. I don't stop in a lot because I'm antisocial, and the idea of sitting in a coffee shop for hours freaks me out. But people love it. They have regulars, and it's just a really good place. So just, again, it's called the Boogie Down Grind Cafe, located at 868 Hunts Point Avenue. And I'll also put their Instagram in the show notes.
We're going to have a little dating date, Asia. Don't worry. I'm going to make you sit down.
All right, we're going to have our business meetings there. I love it.
Come on.
Yes. All right, guys. Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.
Love and unity.
Peace to you.